Hello everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I'm going to do a review. Maybe not so much a review as a first impression, because I haven't knitted anything from this book yet. Just to let you know, I hope you're watching this video on Knitting ILove channel. Just have a glimpse down below that you are on the right page. So pretty. It is so exciting to get something like this. This is not a magazine. This is actual book. Just to show you how beautiful it is. It shines. It has a structure. It's like something really cool to get under the Christmas tree. It's magical. Now, what is amazing about this book? This book is written by two cousins, Alice and Lisa. Alice is a writer, so every pattern, we have 14 knitting patterns over here that are behind an interesting story, a fairy tale story. Therefore, it looks that Alice writes the story and Lisa is designing a knitting pattern to it. Okay, so pretty. You can see over here a content of this book. We have 14 stories and 14 patterns. We have a story introduction from Alice, and then we have a knitting introduction by Lisa. And then we're heading straight away into a story and a beautiful pattern. Okay, is that all? No. At the end of the book you have abbreviations, you have some drawing instructions. I presume how to do some difficult stitches, because we don't have many, just a few. We have one page of Faerie, I hope I'm saying it right, Faerie knitting notes. I presume you can copy that one and keep it as a journal, I would say. Then we have US and metric conversion chart, knitting needles conversion chart, about authors and where you can find them. Okay. Let's start. So first things first, I'm going to leave links down below to individual pattern. Unfortunately, you can't get it individually. You can get it by purchasing this lovely book. And I checked on RAVELRY that it's for less than $18. You have a link from the RAVELRY straight away, so I would think that's the safest way to go about. Although there is also a website, faerieknitting.com. and Instagram, so check it out. I'll leave links down below. Double check that you are on Knitting ILove channel. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's start. I'm going to use the photos from RAVELRY, so no worries, you can always go there and see them close. So the first pattern is Amulet. It's something that I would want to knit. I think it would be really fun to knit it. It's quite interesting, kind of my style, let's say that way. It's knitted in DK. Then we have a second pattern, and second pattern is 7th Sister Capelet. That's what we're going to knit, and it's in sport weight. The gauge is though in the pattern. It's not stockinette stitch, just to let you know. Third, 3 Wishes Mittens, and it is knitted with worsted weight yarn. Then we have the Lilac Tree Scaf, and it's knitted in sport. 5, Love Never Ending Cowl. It's knitted in iron. Quite a shock for me when I was checking it actually. I thought it would be in the thinner yarn, and that's why I checked it's on 5mm US size 8. And just letting you know. 6, Blue Heron Shawl, and that's the shawl that you can see on the front. It's unbelievable, it's so beautiful, it has that magical thing. I can't wait to read a story. I haven't read it yet, to be honest. It's in a light fingering. Probably you would want to know. You will need 1,116 yards, which is 1,020 meters. The gauge is 26 stitches by 32 round and stockinette stitch, and the gauge was done on US size 5, which is 3.75 millimeters. I know you wanted that to know that. Then we have Brokenhearted Vest, and it is in the worsted, and that's so cute. I could definitely see someone wearing it in some movie set. Charm Bags DK. Even though it says DK, I presume you can make them in any weight. I'll try to do that. I'm not really fancy of seaming because that's the thing that you need to do. So I may go around it and do in the round. But I love it. Isn't it cute? I'm not saying I will wear it around my waist, but I can definitely hang it around the house. 9 Rose Wristlets, and that's beautiful. Although for me it's a double knit, so if you're a master in double knitting or you've even done a bit, I would say go for it. It's really nice. 10 River Girls Stockings, and that is knitted in a worsted. 11 Feather Hat, that's done in sport. 12 The Night of the Witch Gloves, actually. The Night of the Witch is actually the name of the story, and it's done in DK. 13th Invisible Hood, and that's in super bulky. And the last one is Thorn Blanket, and that is in worsted. And when I was browsing through RAVELRY, I have noticed that the last one, Thorn Blanket, Lisa Hoffman has on her account, pattern account, as also Thorn Hat. And it's not included in the book, but it was for pre-orders. I think this book has been already published because you can get it. So I'm not sure how you can get that lovely hat because it's pretty, so pretty. Right. What I like about this collaboration between writer and editor is that, like with writing, it's a magical thing. The fairy tale comes from nowhere, from just a bit of imagination. And the same thing is about knitting. The knitting is, for me, a magical thing. As a skill that not known by many, and you can do amazing things with just straight strand of yarn and create amazing lace or cables or different texture pattern, different objects. And for me it's magical, not only from where you get the yarn, what color is the yarn, what kind of project you're going to knit with it, but you're putting in every stitch that magical sprinkle of love that you can wear it yourself or you can give it to someone else. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Don't forget to use hashtag #TheThingILove. Show me what you're knitting. Please let me know what is your favorite patterns from this book. I may tell you a glimpse, a little bit more in my next episode when I'll be reading those stories and going into them a little bit better. I definitely love this shawl, and I believe most of you will love it too. Bye, and thank you so much for sending this book my way.